What you guys want to do?
Motorize one
My
of the
CD is
Lena,
not
or...
gonna be in any base, by the way. So.
That's right, you're just watching, eh?
Okay, I can leave my CV in Anna.
Use pings. Ping where your CD is gonna be, so you guys know. Also, what is your tactic on winning here? What do you want to do?
Well, maybe go to Elena and then there defend, because I have a motorized deck and not many good tanks.
So ping where you guys want to go. Pick your lanes.
Okay.
Because on this map there are basically 3 main lanes. There is a lane through Elena, there is a lane through Gregory, like right here. That's second lane, and the third lane goes through Michael. Like this. So pick where you guys want to go.
Go to Gregory.
I guess I got Michael then.
Based on your next. Ping it. Use tags. Use flyers. So, blue's going Michael. What do you want to do in Michael?
Let's see.
What is your strategic objective for Michael?
Push up some infantry in the forest on the right and get some tanks on the hill on the left. To watch the open. And I've got 2 men or small recon to go in the tree lines. Hopefully they won't get spotted.
Okay, so start by the opening, and I'll say something if anything. So, Candyman, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna get into the Greg, try to get the towns, try to get the tree lines,
Which town?
Well, usually you try to go for this town, usually. Then try to establish a perimeter around this, and then you try to push forward into this town. But usually they get there first.
Well, your first attack marker, you can get there first.
Yep.
To that bigger town, farther to let's say north, they can get there first. So, what should your unit what unit composition are you going to use? Because there is
probably just
kind of
basic
an open field,
mortar
kind of
shoots.
Yeah, but what is your support gonna be? Because with only mod shoots and you can't win there.
So some motor Susan, some sheep flamigs, or some infantry maybe. Bigger size tank maybe.
Because as you can see, there are three blocks, left, middle, and right, which is kind of the biggest. There is most of the time there is a fight over that plateau. So I don't know. Sometimes I use like cheaper tanks to provide fire support, because if you want to duke it out only with infantry, that first of all takes a long amount of time, and second of all, you will lose your infantry in the process because that's just how it works. So I always try to use some sort of a fire support that can expedite the whole process and make them lose shit and not you. Also be ready with supply trucks to support it. Also AA is important there, since it's in the middle of the map and sending ASS. I don't know how you guys play with ASS. Also, red on white, what are you gonna do?
So I should go to Elena to defend it, of course, with infantry in the city, and with some maybe cheaper units on the left side in the forest, like this FLA MG and OT810, I think. And of course, I have a problem because I don't know to cover this forest in the middle, like here. It should be covered by me or by Candy.
It doesn't matter. You guys should talk to each other. Who has more points? Who has less points? most of the time in coordinated 3v3 games, you need to think of a focal point or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna enforce it right now. But still, if if you don't expect heavy resistance in Elena, you should capture it. If you expect something cheesy, then Candyman. But you don't really need to put that many units there. Just like one recon squad should be enough. And if they invest heavily there, then reinforce it. It's not really that difficult to recapture anyway. But
Okay.
also, most of the time, or a lot of time, Elena is being rushed by either helis or motorized transports or both. If they do rush with helicopters, how do you want to counter it?
First of all, I should of course use some AA, and maybe because I don't have any helicopters with anti-AA capability, I should maybe use FJB-40s or just use an air superiority fighter, but it will be very risky.
I've got a anti-air chopper and a recon chopper already spawned, so I can fly them down the middle, sort of, when you need it.
You can't think of choppers as the main thing of an airborne rush is not to inflict damage with the choppers, although it's a nice bonus. But since they're blue 4 and they don't have that many good supply choppers like the red 4 has, the first thing they will try to do is land units there. So if you won't prevent landing units there, AA will be of no use later against the air rush. So you need to think. First of all, you need recon there as soon as possible. So I strongly advise you to spawn a recon helicopter.
Okay.
Also, when you see an airborne rush coming in, you need to see if there are or aren't AA helis, because that decides a lot of things. If you can push in with the recon and try to spot the LZ, or if you have to stay away and kind of guess it from where the choppers will stop. Because the most easy way how to defeat an air rush is to bomb it before they will land or as they are landing.
Okay. I have some bombers, so I can.
You don't. It will take probably 30 seconds or 20 seconds before they get there. If you leave like 40 or 30 spare points, you should be able to buy the first cheapest bomber you can get. Also, you want to get there as soon as possible, but your presence needs to be strong at the same time. So in the first, your build-up should consist of two parts, of motorized and the mechanized part. In motorized part, those should be the best units who get there quickly, so they will stem the flow of the enemy if need be. And the follow-up should be the mid shield, like mod Schützen or stuff that can take the punishment with AA and maybe fire support vehicles. Also, don't forget about this flank. You need actual infantry units on this flank. Because
Okay,
Elena is from that side, Elena is being pushed something like this. They will come up from this road. They will try to take this structure. They will put fire support vehicles on my defense marker and try to get to that forest next. From there, they will be suppressing the first line of buildings, which will be pretty undefendable unless you have your own tanks and you won't allow them to get into that forest on the defense marker. Also, they will be trying to establish a security perimeter around my help markers with squads of infantry, and they will try to push in with them. Also, if you don't cover this flank, they can drive with AA and tanks. And if you have only purely infantry force in Elena, they can drive around like this and cut your reinforcements off and probably push to center. So be careful there. In Elena, it's a lot of times it's decided who wins or loses in Elena. Gregory is contested a lot of the times, and Michael, what are you bringing to Michael?
I got recon.
What heavy tanks do you have?
T72M Wilkes and an MI Wilkes.
So M2 and M1 Wilkes, right?
Yeah, and then I got some ATGM guys and 3 squads of infantry for the forest, as well as in the tree line, recon chopper, anti-air, and Mi-25 to get up there.
Yeah, that can work. Red on white, don't 4-stack. If you want to get to Elena with infantry squads, maximum double stacks. No 4-stacks. It will make it harder for you to maneuver with your units. Because it's nice that 40 Mochutsen look nicely in one structure, but firstly, they're more vulnerable to airstrike, and secondly, most of the time, not all of the squads will be firing at the same time. Sometimes even when double stacked, those squads will just decide that only one from the two will be firing. So if you can, one stack them in forests and so on. In city where there is not a lot of blocks and you need to like concentrate fire, use double stacks, but don't quadruple stacks. Quadruple stacks are bad.
Okay.
Also, when you're calling in units, don't be afraid to call them in single pieces, because if you wait to like send 2 or 3 at a time, it might be stronger when they arrive, but that one infantry unit might give you the time or save your entire flank or something. Be careful with that. Also, what is your AA situation? What's your AA situation looks like?
I have Sopels, Tors, and Newa SC.
That's who?
Sopel, Tor, and Newa.
Who is it? Who's talking? I don't know.
Red on white. You ask me, I think.
Okay. So Sopels and what else? Thor.
Tor, yes, and Newa.
I'm not sure if Nua is the right choice for that, because if you look, there's a lot of buildings and hills and stuff that prevents you from line of fire being effective. So I'm not sure if Nua is good in the early game, since it's also heavily supply intensive. So I'd suggest getting like 2 Sopels and like a Thor. That should be enough AA presence. Also, between you 3, somebody should start with an ASF. Like MiG-29 or something. Somebody should start with an air superiority fighter.
I can probably get rid of my...
So, before they might try to napalm somewhere, and the air superiority fighter should be spotting it and trying to kill that place, so you guys won't be hindered. Because good napalm strike in certain choke points can really mess up your day.
Okay, give me a second. I'm 10 points shy and I can get one.
Okay, you guys have 2 FOBs for 3 people. That's enough. Yeah, that's cool. What else?
Should I buy CV on the opening of the game for Elena?
No, definitely not. First, capture all 3 2-point zones.
Okay, I can capture Boris then.
I'm gonna get 272 M1s instead. Okay, I got an air superiority, SU-22.
So guys, everybody's happy. Everybody knows where to go. Nobody has any more questions.
good to go for now, at least. Does anybody remind if I record the game, or
What?
does anybody mind if I'm recording the game?
Nah, sure, no worries. So, be ready. 15 seconds, or 14, 12, 11, 10. Come on, guys, let's ready. Fast move, if you want shift click, is queuing up orders. Good luck. Hopefully my team wins.
Jesteśmy w drodze. Honor, panie Zygić, śpiechamy! Masz dla mnie jakieś zadanie? Gotów do drogi, ser. Już jedziemy! Der Hauptmann und seine Crew müssen
Bring out the air superiority now.
Gibt es was für uns, Kommandant?
By the way, that's C, that's not air superiority.
Auf jemand
Oh
einen
my god, the first fail.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh,
Just
hopefully they
run it
got
over-
radar turned on.
Yeah, just run it over Michael or something. Don't be too cocky though. They might
Turning
be
it.
somewhere like here. They, infrared and stuff.
Man sagt, ein guter Speer ist einer, den man...
Deploy CV in Boris.
Masz dla mnie jakieś zadanie?
Oh, see, they're deploying a heliborne CV.
Der Hauptmann und seine Crew müssen sie an Bord.
That Dornier is probably gonna be either it's German, so it will either be a recon team or
Got the seed
also
coming up to
one-
Gregory.
Nice.
It's a helicopter CV, so it has to land in the open.
Yeah, he's stealth. He's pushing forward. He's trying to suicide his CV too.
Przesunujemy się. Nastartuj tę maszyną.
Okay, we have contact in Michael. So ATGMs, Fuchs, double Crotiles, no heavy tanks so far.
Przesunujemy się. Nastartuj tę maszyną.
Careful with the MI-25 because once those Crotiles stop, your
Yeah, it's coming back.
MI-25 is dead meat.
And it's dead meat.
You should have either landed sooner or pushed forward and neutralized the Crotiles with rocket pods to stun them and so on. Be careful because those Crotiles have range and they will kill your MI too. They're pushing in a lot of infantry forces, as you can see.
Do mnie mówisz?
What can you tell me from their transports? What do you expect there?
Not sure.
You see Fuchs, you see VAB T-20s.
The VABs are
They
EDBs.
just brought a couple new tanks. I know what sort of a tank it is, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Irgendwelche Kunden für eine Taxitour?
Come on, Blue, what do you think?
VDVs and
VDVs?
Mostrelskis.
You're playing as Red Sword. You're playing as Blue.
Oh, blue? Then yeah, don't know really.
I can tell you Fuchs, yeah, you see Jaegers, and for VAB T-20s, you can expect something along the lines of either like Reeds or something along the lines of maybe, I don't know, what's that? Legion 90 with Eric's launchers. Also, everything's going great. You guys are not being engaged, so you should pump out the CVs as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
I see one.
Keep forgetting I got
always-
points to spend now.
I see units going for center. You should capture Elena, Gregory, and Michael as quickly as possible. This is possible CV for placement. This is too. Also, Blue, start. Oh, dismount already. Go. You need to get into the forest because of this. Don't make them get onto the open, out on the open. So, Heavy 90s, that looks nice. Candyman, don't push your tanks into the infantry spots. That's no work. Our infantry is alone against their fire support vehicles.
Zug ist in Formation und
I
einsatzbereit.
think there is already a CV going to center. You guys communicate, guys. Come on, talk to each other.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
Come on, what's happening on the map? Who's doing what? What's happening?
So nothing happened on my side, and I saw two STR F 9040 and nothing else for now.
Okay, if nothing's pushing on you, try to establish perimeter like this, and if nothing's coming, make sure it's like good perimeter. So if they push, you can delay them long enough to bring in reinforcements and help out others.
Okay.
Also, Candyman, your CV, your UAZ, first capture 2-point zones. Don't capture Gregory first if you don't have to.
Okay. But someone's bringing in one for center, right?
Yeah, it's on the way,
bringing.
but your UAZ could have been there earlier and could have stopped the 2-point bleed right now. So I don't know. Communicate, guys.
Okay.
Ping if you
Doing well on the right here, pushing up. So far, everything
yeah,
I've seen is
doing
dead.
well. You're doing well. Get more recon though. Your only recon is the Snezhka.
Yeah, I'll get some
Also-
infantry.
Also, your M1 Wilk is dangerously out on the flank. You should get some infantry to cover his advance from the right. But that should be also the responsibility of Candyman. You also reside over this hill. This is also your responsibility, Candyman. You should try to contest it too.
Am Ende kommt es doch nur auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an.
Also, your M1 build is spotted. So that means that they have recon somewhere or something. They might send an ATGM plane after it, so maybe you might want to retreat
Moving
a
it,
bit.
yeah.
Not far, just, you know. Also, as you can see, 2 leopards right there.
Yeah,
So
they
be
just hid in
careful.
the woods. There's the VAB.
So be careful. Dismount in center.
Okay.
So, point bleed is neutralized. Okay, good push. If you're pushing, push with everything. Push with Mochusen 2 and BMP2s.
Okay.
And keep bringing in stuff, guys. Keep bringing in stuff. Don't float.
Das ist nicht
I see Elena is stacked up pretty well, so get a CV there. And focus, for example, on mid. Because you guys have nice chance there. Or... You're missing
Wait, 45
tanks.
hits.
Candyman, you should pull back because you're missing a lot of goofy stuff. They have heavy artillery, so beware of that. Also, you need fire support vehicles if you want to take the town from the open field. Also, Blue, move your CV command into the forest, you know, to capture the zone. Nice doing with the mod shoots.
Thank you.
Keep bringing in stuff. Keep bringing in infantry and tanks.
Yeah, I called more for the forest. Tanks coming up too.
Cool.
Sorry, I got it used to push to talk. My bad.
Yeah, sure, no worries. Come on, guys, talk to each other. What do you want to do? Where are
Okay,
you
so I have
going?
the mid right tree line. We could take that and then push into the town more. They have a lot of stuff in the open mid just waiting.
Your Sokols are going on a suicide mission?
No.
Well,
What?
they kinda did.
Okay, I saw a rider-guided AA. Should I send a seaplane?
Is anyone logistically trying to capture Elena? Did I bring in a helicopter, or is there any AA over in Elena? I have a helicopter.
Yeah, get a helicopter CV, man. Sure.
Here and then Greg.
Good play with mod shoots. They're kind of damaged. Now what you can do is split them up. Press C, split them up. The 10-point group can keep on station and pull back the 2-man group and repair them.
Oh yeah, I got supplies coming up to the tree line as well.
Yeah, awesome. Also, you can split up your supply trucks. You don't need them into, you know. Now your BMP1 SP should help out your logistics support if you want to contest it. Don't leave your vehicles alone. If you want to engage with both at the same time. At that moment, you will have superiority.
Okay, I need some ASFs on the left because I saw a 2 radar guided AA and I want to send a seaplane.
So just send the seaplane. If they respond, you will just pull back. They won't
Okay.
have time. Oh, those are ITG and Milan F3s. You can wreck them with more Jutsen, but not with good stuff around. Listen, point on fire support vehicles means that they will be most of the time either out of range of enemy troops, or that they will be that the enemy troops will be stunned enough so they won't be able to fire back at the fire support vehicles. You can't just run over the hill like this and expect miracles. Also, you see that he's utilizing M48. Right now, if I were you, do you have some sort of a medium tank?
Yep.
Candyman.
Yes, I do. Some
Get
wilts?
something. Get wilts. Get like 2 wilts, and you can rule Gregory with 2 wilts. Also, as you can see, they're already starting to push Hadrian right here, which is a big problem for you guys, because if they make a stand in that forest, Michael and Gregory will be under threat. Also, Candyman, I told you, don't triple stack units. Be careful, you have elite infantry in right side of Gregory, which can be a problem. Also, CB is landing in Elena, so probably dismounted. Come on guys, communicate.
Okay.
Give me a second, I'm gonna take off push to talk as well.
Blue, your special Yenotki are getting owned. Because
Oh, I'm sorry, there's guys in the town, yeah. I thought my tank was close enough to open fire. But
He
guess not.
did, but the thing is, what you do with infantry, you don't right click them to go forward, because that means that they will just go forward and won't engage with anybody. What you do, you will press Q, which means attack order, and when they will go forward, then they will go forward, and once they meet either a vehicle or an infantry, they will stop and try to fight.
Okay, they're trying to push into Gregory.
Oh, Leclerc. That's gonna be a juicy kill.
Where is that? Right side? Oh, right.
Yeah, my
Blue,
side.
come on.
Yeah, I'm moving up to
Push infantry.
Mutschützen. Moving up, their attack moved.
Need help with your Leclerc on your right?
Oh,
Also, your supply vehicles, you should.
yeah,
have
they
them,
should be
like,
backed
further
up.
back. Good play, but their counter, they will be firing artillery at your more troops, and so you might try to,
Seaplane middle.
yeah, turn off radar. If he turns
Okay.
turn too soon. Candyman, don't double stack BMPs or anything, because that means when the artillery comes, that means your units will be bunched up together. Turn off your OSA. Bishop Blue.
It's
You have Puff flying over.
One's coming.
it's not radar one, it's the cheap one, which means I should actually probably bring out some more anti-air.
Your OSA is not. Yeah, it has a wrong tag. My bad.
It's okay.
I didn't realize that. You guys are doing great so far. Also, these Motschützen right here, with these fire support vehicles, they don't have to be there.
They're going up to the town.
The front line in center, there is no front line in center, so you can move up towards Sheridan and towards the what's it called? Wood.
Okay.
Also, these Motschützen are not attack moving. I can tell you right now, because if they were, they would be firing their rifles right now.
Yeah, I did them just move with the fire support behind them, but it still wasn't enough.
No. You have to press Q, because when you press Q, they will stop and they will have fire support time to engage. Also, as you can see on the right, they are using tanks in the forest, and you need a counter for that. So either get your M2 Wilk into the work, like right behind the Motschützen, so when the tank fires at your squad, your tank will roll out and one-shot it because it's really close.
Someone
I don't
shooted
know.
me from my
Okay,
back.
so let's see.
I received a mortar fire from behind.
Okay, so I have my Wilks up. Do I help? Should I bring some support, smoke some Greg, and then? And
Well, you have a big problem. You have
watch out!
infantry
Unload
here.
your infantry.
Unloading.
Guys, I told you tons of times in regular, that kill needs to be at least contested. Because they will see your infantry and your reinforcement routes. You need to focus there. You have fire support supremacy. Let's get some units there. Candyman, you have triple stack of BMPs right here. Just push with it. Come on, micro, come on. This game is quick. I know it's hard from the beginning to, quickly process stuff, but come on. On the right side of Gregory, 3 BMPs. Candyman, you're forgetting about them. Might have benchmarked them. Also, since you know that there is shit in that forest, dismount earlier and push with your infantry so your fire support vehicles can engage out of the same range. If those Havians weren't panicked to shit, your BMP-2s would be dead before your infantry unloaded, which would mean that your infantry would be panicked. Don't drive into the forest with a BMP-2. Come on. If there's a Havian squad there, you will lose infantry and the transport. Always push forward in infantry if you can't know for sure that in the tree line there is no opposition.
Poprowadź mnie, podążaj za mną albo zejdź mi z drogi. Widzieliście nieco?
Candyman, don't drive up with those BMP-2s. Please don't do that. You will lose them and achieve nothing. If you want to go over the top on that plateau, go first with infantry, then follow up with fire support. So, you have tons of troopers in that forest. That means that you can try to clear it out. Just spread them out and walk them forwards. If they find something, get the other squads which aren't engaged and converge on the target, so you will have fire supremacy from multiple sides. If you don't understand something I'm talking about, tell me and I will try to explain it. Also, they are pushing you in Gregory hard in the back. But they are just shooting smokescreen. If they were pushing you, your recon team in that little forest would see something. I think that's a diversionary smokescreen. You guys should get something to bomb this grouping of Havians, because if they get through those panicked infantrymen, your Grom, Taurs, and Furum CV is a danger. Also, your stuff in Michael is getting decimated.
Yeah, it just got decimated.
Yeah, if you're pushing, you always need everything. AA, infantry, tanks. It's just proportional stuff. If there's something lacking, well, then enemy might exploit it. Don't go with OSAS into the open field. You don't know what's ahead of you. They might have a tank, they might have infantry, they might have stuff. Hold it a bit back. Just because you see helicopter, don't go forward with your AA if you have no way of telling what's in front of you.
Okay.
Also, what happened to those planes? You guys should really get something, because there is a Havian squad going for your CV in Gregory.
Okay, I have 2 napalm bombers. I can drop some napalm.
Okay, so say something. You need to quickly respond, because yeah, you ordered infantry units, but they will take like 3 minutes before they get there. By that time, Havians will clear the whole zone. You have tons of stuff in this forest which you are not using. Just load it up onto trucks and drive it to Gregory to help out.
We got some seed at Gregory.
Hawk right there, Hawk and mid.
Candyman, you're being pushed right here in Gregory. Well, Candyman's flank is falling apart, so you guys should help him out somehow. Red and white, you have tons of stuff in Elena, so you should really start concentrating on Gregory. Stop bringing shit to Elena because they will need a lot of stuff to get through there. And it's all forest and it's all forestry, so it will take a long time to even cross the terrain. Another pointer, K1s, very much in front of their own troops, and I very doubt that it's in the range of some sort of AA protection. So why not get a helicopter and kill them?
I sent it Seria 30.
They have an IHOP right here, and the last plane you sent kind of died, so I'm not sure if that's the best course of action.
Okay, I reroute it.
I mean, yeah, Syria is nice, but those K1s are, well, let's say only 90 points, or Syria is 120, so... Also, Mr. Blue, your trucks are empty. Send them to the phone.
Sorry, hotkey that.
So you don't have to work with them. Yeah, so you don't have to buy new ones. Well, also hit the first missile. Also misses the second missile. And hits the third missile. And
It's
all cheer
down.
for Osa.
Yeah.
It's out of ammo, and your whole flank has no AA. What you gonna do about it?
I got supply trucks on the left. On the right, just move them over to it.
Okay, so do it. Also, you have no idea how far the infantry has pushed up on your right flank. Dismount first and scout with infantry, and if they find something, then support them with fire support.
That was just in time you said that.
See? You just met the Leopard 2. If they didn't dismount it, they would get toast, and you would lose a lot of points. See? Your helicopters are wreaking havoc because they overstretched. First K1 died, and the second one is going quickly. Also, left side, you're being pushed. That's a lot of tanks. Get infantry and protect your town. Also, your sapper's lead won't be good. So maybe switch them out. You can form more shoots in the structure to the right of them. Also, when you're going to engage against tanks with infantry, use them in cover, like trees or something. Don't walk them over the open field. This squad could be seriously in danger. Red on white, your Mi-35 expanded its 18 GM ammunition. Right click on the hop and the plane will go there and beyond. You will be good. Good job on the right, Blue, Mr. Blue.
Thank you.
You're doing well. Left has also been contained, so that's nice. Middle is being contested, that's usual, so good job. But those K1s still see your reinforcement now, so they should do something about it. They're just killing your Mochusen as they're coming in. So get another helicopter. Also, there is a bomber coming our way, and that will hurt. I think he's gonna drop somewhere close to your AA. Like, not AA, CV. Also, Candyman, you have no AA in the middle. Like, none. Only that one black bomb, which was turned off when the plane flew over. Like, turned off. Also, red and white, your recon team was spotted.
Yes, but I haven't a place to reroute it.
So, you could have at least turned weapon on. Also, to turn back with the Vidra, because it will soon be in range of Carl Gustav and Freeze.
What? Could you repeat? Because
This Vidra will soon be fired upon by infantry and ATGM infantry and stuff from that force. Never mind. Well, good game, guys.
GG. I ended up getting the lane against Gramps, who's my father.
I killed something? How?
Your CV was a command CV? No.
That was a jeep. Oh well, I'll just drag you down to them.
User was moved out of your channel. User was moved out of your channel. You were moved. User joined your